It does have a quick shifter. Oh yeah, man, it is fun. It sounds like you're going 180 mile an hour. Here it is, the 2024 ZX4RR. Man, I'm excited to ride this. You don't want to go anywhere. The first thing you'll notice is this gorgeous TFT display. We've got it in sport mode. We've got the Kawasaki quick shifter on. Let's take this thing for a ride. Now this unlocked is about a 75 horsepower bike. When it comes to the United States, it's been neutered down to 55, but you can put a flash on it and get that right back. It makes about 35 foot-pounds of torque. Man, this thing, I tell you what, the first thing, I thought the foot pegs were going to be high, but they're not, which I'm really surprised. Huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki that allows me to do this. Man, you can tell this thing, it's got a 16,000 RPM limit there. Hope y'all can see it. I'm getting it in the viewfinder. Oh man, I've heard with other reviewers that this is one of the funnest bikes, smiles per miles, that you can ride. So we're going to give it a good check today. Man, it's very nimble. It is a 400-pound bike, I believe. There's one coming in, always one coming in. Let's take it up here and go to the left. It does feel very nimble. It does have a quick shifter. Let's give that quick shifter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man, it is fun. I mean, it sounds like you're going 180 mile an hour, but you're going, I'm going 45, 49 mile an hour. Super tip in on it. The bike feels very stable. Let's check these front brakes out. Oh yeah, very predictable. Man, I hope you can hear this. The ram air. I mean, it sounds like I remember as a kid, we used to take our carburetor tops and flip them over where you could hear go whoop whoop. This thing is gasping for air. You can hear it. And I'm sure a flash would really wake this thing up. I'm a 30-inch inseam and both feet are flat on the ground. Man, this is super cool. There's your buttons for mile per gallon, average range, average speed. I actually pushed on that mirror a while ago, and I guess too hard with my thumb. I broke that mirror lens, so I'll have to replace that. That's on me. It does make you, it's so forgiving when you start. You almost need to give it more gas than what your brain tells. Oh yeah. Man, it sounds like, I feel like I'm on a MotoGP track, the way it sounds. This is cool. Very comfortable. I'm really surprised at how I'm almost sitting straight up. The perfect lean angle. This is cool, man. Oh, that quick shifter is sweet. And it's in sport mode. I run this on my community page. And somebody said, make sure the quick shifter's on and it's in sport mode. Well, there you go, buddy. We've also got our swag shop set up on YouTube. So you can go down in the description and get you a shirt or something if you want. 161 degrees, 2 miles on it. Let's see what this over here does. Trip A, trip B. Yeah. And then you've got your modes over here. Let's go down to road. Let's try it in road. This thing is you let out on the clutch, and it's very forgiving. I mean, it would really be a good starter bike. It would be better than probably buying just a regular 400, because I don't think you're going to get into trouble and loop it when you take off. over about 8 grand, 9 grand is where it wants to go. We're not going to take it up to 16,000. It's not my bike. But man, they've got 2 of these at Plano Kawasaki. And man, this thing is really sure-footed. It feels like, really, it doesn't feel like a 400. It feels more like a 600, the way it handles. You can tell that the distance is a little bit shorter between the seat and the bars, but not enough to worry about. I'm like 5'7", and so it fits me perfect. But you could ride this all day. The lean position is not like a normal sport bike. Man, I mean, it sounds like you're going 100 miles an hour. See that on another bike that would be like 80 or 100 miles an hour. I'm running 50 mile an hour. You could have a blast on this bike and not probably get into trouble with the law. I mean, you could. This bike will run, I think it's 55 mile an hour in first gear. It's about 130 mile an hour top speed bike. So, and that's stock. You could turn that top speed limiter off when you get it flashed. Man, this thing is cool. Oh yeah. That's 50 mile an hour in second gear. This thing will go. That's 16,000 RPM. Of course, we didn't hit it, but man, this thing is fun. Now, it's like 90, I think it's 9,800. This is a 24 model, and I'll get off up here and show you some more about it. But man, really stable. Real stable. I love the front brakes too. These are Kawasaki brakes on the front end, but man, they're really predictable. Kind of feels like a Brembo or a higher line brake. We'll go over the steering handlebar controls here when we get stopped. I'll show you the high beam, the horn. Oh yeah. You've got this select button here. Let's go back up into sport. Hold the top. Oh, I'm on high beam, Dodo. Go to sport there. It will link up with the Rideology app. You can see in the tailgate of that truck. Here's your high beam. Flash to pass. If you can see that. Flip it on high. These are LED lights. Adjustable suspension, front and rear. This bike rides really well. I mean, it's not too bouncy. It doesn't really feel like a small bike, which blows me away because it is a little bit smaller. One thing that I probably would change for me, I would get a little bit different windshield on it, a little bit taller to throw some more wind off of you, but it's nothing that you can't live with. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is a perfect starter bike. That clutch is so easy to manage. Man, if you had a pipe on this, first of all, it'd sound like you know, if you rode up to a group ride or something, people would think you're probably on a 600 unless they looked at the back tire, which you could change that out and put a wider one on there as well. Let's see what this thing's like getting onto the service road. It's a 400 engine. It's fast, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's unbelievable how quick this thing is. I mean, all that, and I was going like 56 mile an hour. It sounds like you're going 130. Let's pull in here, and I'll give you a walk around on the bike. This is super cool, man. Oh yeah. Leave a comment also what you think about about this bike, if you would buy one, or if you're new getting into the motorcycle game, let's put it neutral. Oh, easy neutral. This does have a slipper clutch, and that helps with a lot of that. But look at this bike, man. It's got that beautiful black pearl. Make sure I'm getting all this in the viewfinder. Got your TFT screen. You can also change that to white. It's got the Kawasaki Ram air system on it. Your LED lights, let's turn them back on. We're in neutral. Man, that's cool. That is cool. It's on high beams, got your LED lights. That bike has ABS on it as well. Look at the front of that bike. That looks like a 600, a 23 model 600, 24 model 600. They said this bike makes a ton of power when that air flapper opens. ABS, 2 front rotors, 2 front calipers. It does have ABS on it. It does have the factory exhaust. You could change that, and it would sound like a MotoGP bike as far as it revs up. LED rear light, LED turn signals. But look at that bike. Look at the back of that. That's a 600. Let me make sure I got it in the viewfinder. That's a 600 in disguise. Man, and that thing would sound killer with a pipe. But look at it. I'm going to show you the price on it. These are really kind of rare bikes. They're hard to find. They do make this in different colors. They make it in a 40th anniversary color. I think it's about $400 more. They make a KRT version, which is the green version. 2024 ZX4RR with ABS, $98.99. Kawasaki will carry this for 60 months, I'm sure. You probably get a payment $175 range. Insurance is going to be cheap because it's a low CC bike. But look at the styling on it. Look at the air intake there. Those fins, that's cool. That is a good looking bike. Ninja. Kawasaki is bringing it, man. Kawasaki is bringing it in 2024. But anyways, if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your bell notifications are on. We do a ride every week here at Plano Kawasaki Suzuki Aprilia. Their information's down in the description. Thank you for riding with me, and we're going to take this back. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. We'll see you on the next one.